I'm Will Carter, and today I'm going to talk about my throw. So, I use 22-gram load darts with intermediate number 2 K-flexes and 40mm Swiss fire points, I think these are called. There's like grip on the board for the board and grip for the fingers as well on it. That's why I like these. My grip is actually really strange. I hold it at the back with 2 fingers like this, and I have 1 finger at the front, and then 1 finger on the point. And so this is how I throw now. Before I used to like wrap my fingers around the dart, so it was quite ugly. I mean, this is quite uncommon what I'm doing now, but this was really ugly as well. And I was twisting my wrist a lot more, and like using my wrist a lot more, and my grip was more open. So you could see more of my palms if you would stand in front of me while I was throwing. Whereas now, my grip is more closed. So this is an open grip, this is a closed grip, basically. And it was pretty much that alone that caused pain in my wrist. Then I contacted a physiologist, I think that's what it's called, and she told me this is tendonitis, and we tried to fix it with like the band thing. I'm gonna put a picture up from one of my tournaments, but it didn't really work. Once I took it off, I started having pain in my wrist again, so I knew I had to change my throw. Obviously, if it's open, you can move your hand a lot more than if it's closed. It's just physically impossible to move it past that without breaking your wrist, obviously. On the hockey, I was in line with double 6, and my feet was 90 degrees to the hockey, so I was really like locked in with the board. But this also caused pain in my shoulder, because I was using my shoulder a lot. And yeah, of course you can work on it to just keep it still. But then I started to move my feet more towards the center. At some point I was throwing with straight foot, but I no longer do that because I'm left eye dominant. So I still need a little bit of like angle to throw at the board. So I have like a 45-degree angle and just lean a bit forward. Just pull back and throw. And yeah, that's a done. So that's, for me, it feels really nice and easy. I just can't put any fingers other than my thumb under the dart. I tried using this grip. This is quite similar to leadless, I think. But it just didn't work. I just couldn't get my ring finger out of the way. I was always flicking the point, and that just caused me to be super inconsistent. I just can't throw it out like that. So if you experience wrist pain and you are right eye dominant and right-handed, then congratulations, you can just open yourself up, line up your right eye and right hand arm completely, and you can just you can basically just follow this motion like this. You know, keep your grip closed and just try and release like that. But if you're left eye dominant like me, then you need to trick a little bit. This was the reason why I just throw in like this. But that destroyed my shoulder. So then I was trying to throw like this, but that didn't work. I was really inconsistent. I was hitting a lot of 5s, a lot of 3s, a lot of 4s instead of 18s. I couldn't hit doubles at all. And this is the compromise that I have made. So I can still see with my left eye, but it's still close. The dot is still close. So one more thing that I didn't explain is my release. So I hold my dot like this, and I let go of the dot with these two fingers first, and so the point starts to rise because I'm releasing the dot later with these two, and that's how my dot kicks and lays upwards in a board. And that's why I use 40mm points, so that I can see more of the bed, and it's easier to just group the dots if they're landing really upright. What was the last dot? Yeah, that's a big bottle.